Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your online English grammar class. Students, in my previous session, I started new lesson number 5, the noun. Okay, I gave you definition of noun and I also explained you that what are the different kinds of nouns. Okay, so what is noun? Noun is the name of person, place, animal or thing. As I told you that each and everything in this world has got a name. Okay, some names are general, some names are common and some names are special. Okay, then what are the different kinds of noun? I told you all that noun is basically divided into two categories, countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Okay, under countable noun comes proper noun, common noun and collective noun. And under uncountable noun comes material noun and abstract noun. So in class 3rd we will study only about countable nouns, that is proper noun, common noun and collective noun. Okay, what is common noun? Common noun is a name of person, place, animal or thing of same kind. Okay, and what is proper noun? Proper noun is the particular name given to certain common noun. So first we will discuss about common noun and proper noun. After this I will explain you what is collective noun. Okay, so let's see a few examples, children. What is the difference between common noun and collective noun? Okay, for examples I'll make you understand. Now see, if we talk, what are the examples of common noun? Boy, okay, then city, flower, river, hospital, etc. Okay. Now here I have written 5 examples of common noun. I have written 5 examples of common noun. Now see children, boy, city, flower, river, hospital, all these are name of what? Person, place, thing. Okay, place. So all these are names of person, place, animal or thing of same kind. Of same kind. If we are talking about boy means we are talking about all the boys. Okay. City, in general we are talking about all the cities. Flower, if I say flower means I am not mentioning the name of a flower, it means I am talking about flower in general. Okay, river, hospital, nowhere name of these person, place, animals or things is mentioned. Okay, we are talking about these person, place, animal or thing in general. So in that case it is a common noun. These are all examples of common noun. Now, boy. Boy, if I say Ram, now see here when I said boy, it is common now. Okay, because we are talking about a boy, we don't know the name of the boy, name of boy is not mentioned, any particular name is not given to this boy, so it comes under common now. But if I am talking about Ram, okay, so Ram is a particular name. It's a particular name given to certain common noun. As you can see, I have given a particular name to this boy. So here it becomes proper noun. So Ram here is proper noun. Now we will talk about city. City is common noun. But if I say Agra, okay, if I say Agra, Agra here is proper noun because name of city is mentioned here. Okay, here only city is here. Okay, city is, I have written only city. It means I am talking about a city or I am mentioning, means I am talking about city in general. Okay, I am not talking about any particular city. Okay, but here if I say Agra, it means I am giving example of Agra, particular name I have given to certain common noun. Okay, so Agra is what? It's a proper noun. If I say flower, it's a common noun. But if I mention name of a flower here, rose, it is what? It is proper noun. If I say river, it is common noun. But if I say mention Ganga, if I write Ganga, okay, then Ganga is what? Ganga is name of a river. Particular name is given to this common noun to the river. So Ganga is what? It's a proper noun. Now here I have written hospital. So hospital is what? It's common noun. Okay, but if I say metro hospital, then here what? Metro is what? Metro is, it's a proper noun because name of hospital is mentioned. Now see children, boy, city, flower, river, hospital. They are also what? Name of person, place, animal or thing. Okay. But they are what? They are common now. And here, Ram, Adra, Rose, Ganga, Metro Hospital, etc. These are what? These are also names of person, place, animal or thing. But here, particular name is given to certain common noun. So here, these are all examples of proper noun and these are all examples of common noun. Got it, children? So in proper noun, name is given to particular name is given to certain common noun, as you can see here. Okay, I hope through these examples it is clear, the difference between common and proper noun is clear to you all. Okay, now let's see what is collective noun. Let's see few examples of collective noun. Okay, so let's see children that what are collective nouns. Okay, so by the word itself it's clear. Collective nouns means collection. Collection means group. Okay, so collective nouns are words used for groups of person, places, animals or things. Words which are used for group of person, place, animals or thing. Such words are known as collective noun. Okay. So what is the collective noun or what are collective nouns? Okay, so this is the third category of noun or third kind of noun is used for is word, or you can say collective nouns are words used for group of person, places, animals or things. Animals or things. Now here children, collective nouns are words used for group of person, places, animals or things. We will see few examples. We will see few examples of collective nouns. Now see, the very first example is army. Army. What is army? It is what? Group of soldiers. Group of soldiers. So group of soldiers, what we call army. So army is what? It's a collective noun. Then flock. This flock is used for group of birds. For group of birds. Okay, so flock is what? It is also a collective noun. Then fleet. F-L-E-E-T, fleet. Okay, fleet is used for group of ships. Okay, for group of ships. So fleet is what? It is also a collective noun. It's also an example of collective noun. Then bunch. Bunch. The word bunch is used for what? For group of keys or for group of grapes. We say that bunch of grapes or bunch of keys. Okay. Then one more example you will see. Pride. P-R-I-D-E. Pride. Okay. Now this word pride is used for what? For group of lions. For group of lions. Group of lions, what we call? Pride. So many examples are there for collective nouns. It's given there in your book also, children. Okay, if you will open your book, page number. In your book also it's given. Number of examples are given there. So you can open your book and you can see from there also. Okay. Page number 20. Okay, in that you can see army, a group of soldiers. Then bouquet, group of flowers. What we call group of flowers? Bouquet. Group of keys, what we call? Bunch. Okay. Group of ships, what we call? Fleet. Okay. Group of singers? Choir. So likewise, so many examples of collective noun, it's given there in your book on page number 20. You can go through it. Okay. So these are all examples of collective nouns. Collective nouns, they are the words. They are the words which are used for group of person, place, animals or things. Okay. So these are the groups of person, place, animals or things, and number of more examples are given there on page number 20. Okay, so these are the three kinds of noun, children: proper noun, common noun and collective noun. Okay, so explanation part I have completed. I have given you the explanation, and now I am going to discuss the exercises given there in your book. We will see the exercises, which all exercises you have to do in your book, which you don't have to do in your book, and then definitions. Okay, in this lesson 4 definitions will be there. So all those definitions you will have to write down in your copy. I'm going to show you those definitions, and please children complete your work on time. Okay, so this is lesson number 5, children, and we are going to start the exercises. Okay, on page number 20 you can see exercise A. Okay, now see here what you have to do, children. In this exercise, what you are asked to do, you have to pick out the nouns in the following sentences and write them on the lines. As you can see that in front of each sentence, okay, 2 blank spaces are given there. Okay, there you have to write down the nouns. Now see, in the very first sentence, Mumbai is a metropolitan city. Now see children, here in this sentence, Mumbai and city both are noun. Mumbai, it's name of a city, so it's a proper noun, and city is a common noun. So you will write down Mumbai in the first blank and city in the second blank. Ashoka was a great king. Now see children, here in the sentence, Ashoka is name of a person. It's a proper noun. So you will write down Ashoka in the first blank, and king is also a noun. You will write down, it's a common noun. So you will write down in the second blank. India is an ancient country. Now see children, here India, it's a name of a country, it's a proper noun, and country, it's a common noun. So you will write down here in the given blank, India in the first blank and country in the second blank. Cricket is a popular game. Now see children, here in the sentence, cricket is name of a game. Okay, it's a proper noun, and game, it's a common noun. So you will write down here cricket in the first blank and game in the second blank. Now, last sentence is Sunita Williams is an astronaut. Now here, Sunita Williams is name of a person. It's name of a woman. Okay, so you will write down Sunita Williams in the first blank and astronaut in the second blank. So this is how children you are going to do this exercise in your book. Okay, before starting this exercise, you are supposed to write down today's date here. Okay, you will write down today's date and then you will do this exercise. Okay. Now, let's see the next exercise. Okay, now children, on the very next page you can see on page number 21. Okay, the next exercise is exercise B. Okay, and we are not going to do this exercise in book. So what you have to do, put a small cross here. Okay, we will not be doing this exercise in the book. Okay, now let's move on to the next exercise, which is given on page number 22. Okay, here what you have to do in this exercise. Now see, here in this exercise, it is asked to write the correct collective nouns under the following pictures and choose the words from the help list. Okay, as you can see that here, okay, in the small box is given in which help words are given. Okay, for your help. These are what? These are all collective nouns. Okay, these are all collective nouns. Team, bouquet, fleet, army, flock, herd. These are all collective nouns. Okay, so you have to see the pictures. Okay, and from here you will find out the correct collective noun for each picture. Okay, we will write it down here. So the very first picture you can see, children, cattle. So what is collective noun used for cattle? It's herd. Okay, we say a herd of cattle. Group of cattle is known as herd. So you can write down herd here on the very first number. Now second one you can see flowers. Okay, what it is called? A group of flowers or bunch of flowers. What we call them? Bouquet. What we call them? Bouquet. Bouquet is a collective noun. Okay, it's bouquet means it is a collective noun used for group of flowers. Got it? Now, third one is, you can see so many sheep here. Okay, so many ships you can see here. So what we say for group of ships? What we say? What is the collective noun used for group of ships? It is fleet. Okay, it is fleet. You can write down FLEET, fleet. Okay, fleet is a collective noun used for group of ships. And now here, children, you can see in this picture group of birds. What you can see? Group of birds. And which collective noun is used for group of birds? Okay, which collective noun is used for group of birds? Flock. Okay, flock is a collective noun which is used for group of birds. So you can write down here flock. Now, group of soldiers you can see. Okay, which collective noun is used for group of soldiers? Which collective noun is used for group of soldiers? Army. Okay, so you will write down here army. Okay, now in the next picture you can see children, small children, they are playing together. Okay, group of boys, or you can say group of children playing together. Okay, and since they are players, okay, group of players, they are playing together. And what group of players called? What are they called? Which collective noun is used for group of players? It is team. Okay, for group of players, which collective noun we use? Team. Okay, so you can write down here team. Okay, I hope this exercise is clear to you all. It was an easy one. Okay, group of kettles, group of kettle, what we call? Herd. Okay, we say herd of kettle. For group of flowers, which collective noun we use? Bouquet. Okay, bouquet of flowers. Now, for group of ships, which collective noun we use? Fleet. Fleet of ships. Okay, for group of birds, which collective noun we use? Flock. Flock of birds. For group of soldiers, we use army. And for group of players, we use team. Okay, players collectively, they are known as team. Collective noun team is used for group of players. So this exercise is also complete, and I hope children this is clear to you all. Okay, now let's move on to the next exercise, that is exercise D. Now here what you have to do, children, in this exercise, fill in the blanks with the correct collective nouns given in the brackets. Okay, now we will read the sentences first and we will try to find out the correct collective noun from the brackets. Okay, the first sentence is, a dash of lions is on the prowl. Now see, group of lions. What we call group of lions? Pride. What we call group of lions? Collective noun used for group of lion is pride. Okay, we say pride of lions. Second sentence, she sings in the school dash. Okay, singers, okay, which are there in the school, those who are appointed for conducting assemblies. What are those group of singers called? They are called choir members. What they are called? Choir members. Okay, so here for group of singers, okay, in the school we will say choir. Okay, which collective noun we will use here? Choir. Okay, now third sentence is, you can see a dash of dolphins in the part of sea. In this part of sea. Now dash of dolphins, children. Dolphins, fish. Okay, so group of fish, what they are called? School. Which collective noun is used for them? School of fish. Okay, fishes collectively they are known as school of fish. Now fourth sentence, he pushed his way through the dash. He pushed his way through the, which collective noun will be used here? He pushed his way through the, means suppose he was what? He was blocked in what? In a crowd. Okay, so he tried to push his way through the crowd. Okay, भीड़ से बाहर निकलना. Okay, भीड़ से बाहर निकलना. So he pushed his way through the crowd. Okay, he was stuck in the crowd. So anyhow he managed to push his way through the crowd. Okay, now fifth sentence is, the Milky Way is a large dash of stars. Now what we call stars? Dash of stars. Stars, what we call? Galaxy of stars. Okay, group of stars, they are known as galaxy. Okay, which collective noun is used for group of stars? Galaxy. Okay, so I hope this exercise is also clear to you all. Okay, for group of lion, we use pride. Okay, group of singers, they are called choir. Okay, group of fish, you can say school. Group of people, or you can say group of people, they are known as crowd. Okay, and Milky Way, group of stars, it's known as galaxy. Okay, so these are the collective nouns, okay, which are used here. I hope this exercise is also clear to you all. Okay, now see children, on page number 23. Okay, on page number 23, this exercise word game. Okay, we will not be doing this exercise, so you can put small cross here. Exercise E, we will not be doing in book. So here we have finished all the 4 exercises, A, C and D. Okay, exercise A we have completed, B we have not done in the book. Okay, we have put cross there. Exercise D also almost means we have completed, and exercise D also finished. So these were the 3 exercises, children, which you are supposed to complete in your book. Okay, I hope all these 3 exercises are clear to you all. Now see children, after completing your book exercise, okay, you will write down the definitions in your copy. Okay, the definitions of lesson number 5, the noun. Okay, see how you have to write down it in your copy. You will give the heading, define the following with examples after writing name of the lesson. Okay, then in this lesson, children, 4 definitions are there. How many definitions are there? 4. Okay, the very first definition is of noun. Okay, noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing, and then you will write down examples given there. Got it? Okay, see how you have to write. You will give one finger gap and write neatly in your good handwriting. Okay, now the second definition is of proper noun. A proper noun is a special name given to a person, place, animal or thing. You will write down 2 examples here. Okay, then the next definition is of common noun. Okay, a common noun is a general name of a person, place, animal or thing, and again here you are going to write down the examples. Okay, I hope it is clear to you all that how you have to write down in your copy. Okay, and the fourth definition is of collective noun. What are collective noun? Collective nouns are words for groups of people, animal or things. Okay, collective nouns are words for groups of people, animals or things. Okay, for example, army, a group of soldiers. Herd, a group of cattle. Okay, and after completing this 4th definition, you will draw a line with blue pencil color like this. I hope children this is also clear to you all. Okay, so please complete your work, children. Okay. Okay students, so after completing exercises of lesson number 5 and your copy work, you are supposed to complete this exercise. Let's recall 1. Okay, exercise A, it's given on page number 61. Okay, only see so many exercises are given in let's recall 1. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, but for now only exercise A you will be completing in your book. Okay, and I have written the answers here. As you can see that in this exercise you are asked to fill in the blanks with the correct nouns. Okay, so I have written the answers already. Okay, so I'll read it once for you all. The dash is the largest land animal, elephant. The dash is the tallest animal, giraffe. We can see many dash in the dash at night. We can see many stars in the sky at night. A dash is a person who mends shoes, cobbler. And dash designs buildings, architect. Dash is a disease caused by mosquito bite, malaria. Dash are highest mountain ranges in the world, Himalayas. Dash is the best medicine, laughter. And dash a day keeps the doctor away, apple. And there are 5 dash in the dash alphabet. There are 5 vowels in the English alphabet. Okay, so here in this exercise, let's recall 1. Okay, you will complete only exercise A. Okay, don't complete exercise B, C or any of the other exercises. Okay, I'll tell you that when you will complete those exercises. Got it? So after completing lesson number 5, your book exercises, your copy work, complete this exercise as well. So I hope children, whatever I've explained today, it's clear to you all. Okay, complete all your book exercises and write down the definitions in copy neatly in good handwriting. And I hope noun and different kinds of noun is clear to you all. So in my next session, I'll start with another new chapter. So that's all for today.